Good morning, everyone. Hello, it is Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I sell all of the fabulous products that I share with you. Thank you so much for taking a few moments out of your day to join me. I truly do appreciate it. If you are watching me live, you will see the red button up in the top corner. If it's not there, you're watching the replay. If you're watching on YouTube, you're definitely watching the replay. Please say hello when you join me and let me know where you're coming from. Today is Monday, February 1st. Can you believe it? February. Woo! I'm super excited that it's February. Although it's a Monday morning and I am late. It is 10:02. I've been up since before 7 a.m. and I literally just got out of the shower. My hair is still wet. I just threw some stuff on so that I could quickly get here to create with you. So I am going to flip you around and we are going to get started. All right, so it is snowing softly outside here in southwestern Ontario. There we go. And as you can see, a new month means a new host code. So if you are shopping in my online store, please use this month's host code. Let me tighten all this up and then straighten you up and get my lighting all fixed up here. All right, so we are a little wonky. Let's just, come on. Even my Archon mount is saying, hey, it is Monday. Give me a break, lady. All right, so today's blog post will not be right away afterwards as I'm running behind. What can I say? It's Monday. We all have those days. All right, why are you not? All right, so it does not want to cooperate this morning. And my shirt is catching the corner of that. Are we done? We are done. All right, so let's adjust these lights so that we don't have quite the shadows. Move you. Okay, am I good now? Oh, I'm too low. Oh, for goodness sake. You can't barely see my table. That's not good. All right, there we go. Now we can see a whole lot more. That is what's most important. All right. Are we good? We are good. All right, let's bring you up on my iPad. Come on, iPad. You can do it. So slow this morning. All right. Group. So how was everybody's weekend? We had a good, relaxing weekend. If you saw my post yesterday, I made delicious dinner. The Blue Jean Chef, her fried rice, the recipe called for either shrimp or chicken. I chose chicken. And then for my Danny, she is vegetarian, so I did vegetarian for her. So it was so good. If you don't follow her, you really should head on over to Blue Jean Chef on she's on Facebook, she's on Instagram. Good morning, Di and Ann. You almost put your Stampin' Up! T-shirt on this morning, Di. This is the first time I've actually worn it. I was in a rush, so I just was like, all right, that's clean, and it's sitting there, hasn't been put away, so let's grab that. Okay, so we are still in the celebration mode. So that means we still have the fabulous starter kit deal going on. I would love for you to join my Stampin' family. Contact me if you'd like more information. Diana did this fun sneak peek for us. I had to write in. I don't have the updated one. So RSVP by February 5th. Look at these fun little sneak peeks here of the 6 different projects you're going to be creating in this class. So this class is Saturday, February 27th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for my Ontario peeps. It is 11 a.m. Arizona time. So if you are in Canada, you are going to sign up with me, and you can email me, Marcy at stampinwithmarcy.com. If you're in the United States, you sign up with Diana, Di Gibbs at stampingwithdi.com. Reach out if you have any questions at all. This Birthday Chick bundle is so much fun, and we had so much fun creating our samples. All right, today we are creating, I'm just grabbing my catalog. Oh, and my internet is going a little blurry here. We're going to be creating with these adorable, excuse me, sweet little Valentines cards and more. I need a sip of my water. So it makes 10 cards. They are so sweet. So 10 cards. It's on page 16. So this is the way it comes. This is the package. And I want you to stay around till the very end, because I have one card that I'm doing with you today, and then I have 2 others to share with you, 2 other samples. So alternatives that I did. So it comes with your 10 cards and envelopes. So the envelopes are either printed with the gold polka dots or the gold stripes. And then we have 5 each of these fun little, where's my ruler here? These cards are 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm not sure if these can be mailed or not. If they can't be, just pop them inside another regular envelope. So it coordinates. Look at these fun colors. They are Calypso Coral, Gold, Melon Mambo, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. So fabulous, fabulous, fun springtime colors in my mind. So like I said, so we've got this one here as well. So pretty. And then, so you've got 5 each of your bases, and then you've got 5 each of the envelopes. And then you've got these, you've got 5 each of these, and this is the one side. And then this is the other. So these ones are all the same. And then 5 of these with the Pool Party hearts that are the ombre faded with the Melon Mambo Love You right there. And then the other side is this, the double heart. So adorable. All right, so I paired this up with the adorable Springtime Joy. I don't I don't send Easter cards. However, these 3 adorable little critters are why I purchased this set. It is so cute, and these three are just right up my alley. So I pulled out this, and then I pulled out this bundle, Forever and Always, because I wanted the love die as well as the You More stamp. So let's take a look at what I created. Is that not the sweetest little card? Oh, I just love it. So this color here is my gray granite. And look at this sweet little bunny. Oh, she is so cute. And then she's got some of the gold trim from the Forever Greenery trim combo pack. I love this trim. I wish Stampin' Up! Would just sell us this on spools by itself. And now my You More is not very dark, and I like that because the love and this are really my focal. But I say that to I always, when Danny lived in Toronto, when we would text and she would say, love you, mama, I would say, always I would say, love you more. So this card I'm going to be making, see, inside is blank. I will be making this today with you, but I will be making a few more because I'm going to be giving these to my children. So just because it is Valentine's, you can add it to any kind of stamp to it, dies, whatever, and create whatever you like. So, and then of course it's got that fun envelope. Hello, Lynn. Thanks for joining this morning. So you'll notice that my bunny, she is not really dark because I stamped her. I stayed within the gray granite. So she is stamped in gray granite, and then she is colored in just here and there a bit with my light gray granite Stampin' Blend. The flowers, her floral wreath is the light melon mambo. The centers are the dark melon mambo. And then I actually used the shimmery crystal effects. So can you see? At first I put a dab of the Wink Stella, and I just thought it wasn't quite enough. So I pulled out the crystal effects, so it gives that little bit more without being over the top. And then the leaves in her floral wreath, headband, whatever you want to call it, is the dark soft sea foam. And yes, she's fussy cut out, but you know I like fussy cutting, and you know it doesn't take that long. The more you do it, the better you get, the more comfortable you get with it. I'm just looking and I see a big fluffy right there. Marshall was in my office with me this morning. He was just looking for love like crazy. He wouldn't leave me alone. So we've got some cat hair all over the place. All right, so we are inked up. Stamp right there on, this is my thick basic white. Okay, so now, oops, I forgot to grab my base. All right, so here's my base. And we can actually, let's grab a piece of white. I'm not going to color the inside, but because I don't want it to show through, but make sure that I'm doing this the right way. We are going to just ink up our little bunny, and she's going to be right there at the bottom corner. She's so, so sweet. All right, so now we need the, let's do the gluing first, I guess. So this die, the love die, it cuts out in two pieces, And I don't know if you can tell, but this is layered up. It's got two. I die cut two of them so that it would be more substantial than just the one sitting on that card front. Let me just fold and burnish so that I can lay it on there to show you what that difference would be. All right. So if I was to put just that one on, it's pretty flat on there, I think. I think it just pops more when it's got the two layers. It just comes out more. It's more defined. So, and it's really easy to do. All you have to do, we need to pick that center out. All you need to do is, I always encourage you to apply your adhesive when you're using liquid glue to the larger or the bottom one. So as these are the same size, I'm just adding little dots. Let me pull that up. So see, just little dots on the base one. You don't need a lot. A little's going to go a very long way. And we are going to take and line this up and stick it down. And see, this way I have gotten zero glue on my fingers. So there is our first piece. The love is now glued together, or the L I should say. So now let's do the rest of the word. I love word dies. How about you guys? I find you can add the fun words to so many different things, many projects. You can also snip your letters to create your own word. That's also something fun that I have done in the past. All right, so again, we are just making sure that we are lined up. Good morning, Debbie. Thanks for joining. Okay, so love is now glued together, so we can set this aside for the moment. Actually, we're going to wait and stamp the You More on there after the fact, I think. So we're going to come in with our blends. Oh, I forgot to grab my color lifter, because I'm going to soften and move that color. So I'm going to give my adorable little bunny, she's going to get just a little bit of a pink nose, and she's going to get some rosy cheeks. I always use light petal pink for that, because look at how dark that light petal pink is. It is quite prominent. Then we are going to come with our light gray granite, and we are going to come around her floral headband. All right, and then bring that line there. Now you could color this completely in if you want. You don't have to color it the way I have. That's the fabulous thing about paper crafting. You can do however you want your style. You take something that you see that you like, and you case copy and selectively edit. So that way you've made it yours, whatever your style is. All right, so we've got just little bits of lines here and there just to kind of accentuate those areas. And then I'm going to come in with my color lifter and I'm going to soften her nose and her cheeks. It's called a color lifter, but it doesn't lift the color. It kind of just dilutes it and moves it around on your cardstock. And then I'm going to come in here and soften the edge of that line. And I know not everybody does this. Some people like those lines just the way they are. I just like to lift that just ever so slightly. That's my style. Everybody has their own style. And then once that dries, it will fade out that a little bit more. Okay, so now we are going to come in. I'm going to do the center first. So it is the dark and it's just a dot. The Melon Mambo is so bright and vibrant. I'm so thrilled that we got it. So we have this nice, great, bright pink. Now let's hope that I can get my flowers colored without going outside the lines. I'm just dabbing it. The one color I wish Stampin' Up! Would bring out for our Stampin' Blends is a gorgeous grape. We do not have a nice, vibrant purple, and gorgeous grape is such a great purple. I was never a purple girl until Stampin' Up! Brought out these new, when they did the color refresh and gave us Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. Oh, they are so pretty. All right, so there's our flowers. Now we're going to come in and do our leaves. I'm not doing any blending whatsoever. She's so cute. She's just the sweetest little thing. There we go. So cute. All right, so now we are going to cut her. We're going to snip down so that we are more manageable. Good morning, Jan. Thanks for joining. All right, so we are going to start on her ear here. I'm going to leave a little bit of a halo. My scissors don't leave the cardstock. I turn the cardstock and I want that little sprig there. Whatever that bit of a vine or something that is part of her floral crown. You wouldn't even necessarily need to color her in at all, other than the flowers. You could just leave her completely white if you chose. Or like I said, you could color her in completely. And you could forgo the rosy cheeks and pink nose. Now, while I've got you here, I can remind you that my Wednesday Live is now at 6:30 in the evening, Eastern Time. I've moved it from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 6:30 in the evening. Oh, I have to come back out because I went too far there. You wouldn't necessarily have to leave a halo around it either. I just always like to, unless I'm cutting for a mask. If I'm cutting for a mask, then I'm gonna cut right on that line. All right, then we've got just a smidge of a sharp corner right there. Okay, so there she is, cut out, that sweet little girl. So let's bring in our Stampin' Seal, because we're going to do a little circle. So we're going to go right here, and with the seal, I've showed you before, you take it and you rotate it back to snip that, for it to cut that bit of tape runner off. All right, so we've just got two little lines. Is that going to show? Yep, two little lines. Okay. And then we've got our, this spool is almost completely done. All right, so I like to leave it on my spool so that I'm not wasting anything. So we're going to take it and we're going to decide where we're going to start. Right there. And because I've got that adhesive on there, I can easily wrap and manipulate it as to my sizing that I want. Oh, I need to come down just a smidge more here. Let's go this way. And fold that. All right. So you decide how big you want your loops to be, and you go from there. And a silicone craft sheet or mat, whatever the proper term is so important with this kind of stuff, because, okay, come on over just a smidge. I want my loops to show, because then when you go to flip it over to see, oh, do I like that, or yes or no? So see, I can push that on my silicone craft sheet and pull it up, and it's good. It's not stuck or anything. So then I'm going to take my snips and snip those tails. And I like the way it frays, making it even softer. I think it's so cute. However, I want you to be just there. All right, so now we need some dimensionals. So we need a big one right there. And then I'm going to come in with some smaller, the baby dimensionals. So one there, because So we don't want her sagging at all. But aren't these cards so sweet? So easy to use and decorate up. Making sure that I'm really pressing that down in there so that it's not going to lift up. All right, so now we need to come in with that. Open the card back up and put that there. Now before I take those off, the backings off, I have to decide where I want that U more to be. And if I go like this space right here, where the polka dots kind of fits right in between them, right there. So I'm going to take and ink up. I forgot to check to make sure I don't have any Marshall hair on there. Okay, so I can move that out of the way and hope that I'm straight. There we go. All right, so now we can take the backings off. All right, so here we go. She is going to be so that it's kind of in line with her little head. And I can see that that's there. All right, so now our love. So unfortunately, we cannot put the glue there, so we very carefully, remember less is more, little dots will be enough, strategically placed. You can see I've got very little on there, so that way it's not going to gush out. And I'm going to place that down there, give it a little press, and then let's do this part. Again, just a few dots. They're very tiny. And fold this so that I can actually see. All right, so then before we apply the shimmery crystal effects to that, let's take the, if you've got some pencil, the watercolor pencils, so we don't have a light green. So what we're gonna do is I've got the Melon Mambo, so we can just very lightly, you don't need to blend it. That way we've got some color in here, because if you were to use your Stampin' Blends, it's going to bleed right through and you're going to have that yucky bleed through marks. Oh, she's so sweet. And then some Old Olive. We don't have any real light watercolor pencils, so I'm just going to come in with the Old Olive. And we do have a Flirty Flamingo, so we can just very lightly oh, so light. Hardly at all. Can you see how that's just very, very light? And then you could come in with some of this is basic gray, so it's quite dark. So we can just come in again, my touch is so feather light because I don't want really dark lines. I just want the hint of a shadow of that. There, look at that. So soft. Okay, so now the last part for this card here. Now this is the tricky part because this stuff either wants to come out really, whoa, oh my goodness, I just shot a big, no Maisie, I'm sorry honey. Maisie is trying to crawl up my leg. So very, very light squeeze. And we're just dabbing it. And you have to go back and forth a bit to kind of break that off so that it's not a giant blob. And one more right there. And it doesn't take too awful long to dry, I don't think. Okay, so there. Let's wipe. Take that and clean that up off of there. Throw it in my garbage bin. So there we have just that very subtle light. It'll take a little bit of time to dry, but oh, so cute. All right, so there's these two cards. Let me clear all this other stuff out of the way. I'm sorry, Maisie, no honey. Okay, so there's this morning's cards. Now, what do you think? Do you like those? Let's show you what else you can do. So, this card here, I pulled out the basic white note cards and envelopes. So that, where's my flyer? The Valentines cards and more is $13.50 for that package of 10 cards bases. So your note cards and envelopes, it's $9.50 and you get 20 of them. So it's, oh, I got goobers all over the back of that. So you can see it is slightly larger, but I took the this one here, I took this here and I colored and cut out that adorable little chick. Oh, better get over here into the proper camera view. So I loved the soft watercolor look of that. I stamped the Kisses and Hugs from the Hearts and Kisses stamp set. Again, this is in the Mini Catalogue. This is a die cut vellum heart from the Many Heart dies, and I actually used the gilded leafing to color to go around my heart there. All I did was I took a very fine line of my liquid glue on the vellum heart, and again I used my silicone craft sheet. So I traced the line along the outside, let it dry so it was tacky, and then I pulled out the gilded leafing and stuck it to it and rubbed it in and brushed off, and there we go. It is on there. So sweet. And then I pulled in some of the champagne rhinestones, and this embossing folder is the Tasteful Textile. I thought because this had a bit of texture in the background, I thought that that would pair with it quite lovely. So a very sweet Kisses and Hugs card. And then the other one I did is using this Hearts and Kisses. Oh my goodness, this is such a fun set. So it has, oh, you can't see. It has the fun heart and lips punch. So I don't want to get into the goo there. This is my card here. How fun is that? So I used this watercolor swooshy kind of stamp to stamp in Pool Party on a die cut heart from the Many Hearts dies. I gold embossed it. And then my lips are the Melon Mambo. And then this is the Pool Party sheer ribbon from the annual catalog. But isn't that sweet? So you could, oh, this coordinates with this. So wouldn't this be fun to give to a girlfriend with some chocolates or some homemade cookies or something? So sweet. So yeah, like I said, I pulled in a lot of different products to create these cards. But oh, so sweet. All of them. Just love them. I was like, oh, I just keep playing with them. They're so adorable. I don't know what took me so long to get pulling these out. And I still have all of these left to get that out of there. I still have all of these left to create with. I mean, you could use these for scrapbook pages, absolutely. But I will definitely be doing more with this, these note cards. Oh, they're so cute. So cute. Good morning, Debbie. All right, so I am going to flip you around and say goodbye. I don't know, my lives seem to be getting a whole lot longer. I don't know what's going on. I've got motor mouth happening here. So, oh, and that's, the last few lives have been quite long. I thought today would be a little shorter, but when I had two other adorable projects to share, it did end up taking a little bit longer. I'm staring at the light on my ceiling as I'm trying to tighten that up. Flip you around, and wow. Alrighty, so that is all for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please, sharing is caring. Please share my video. It's how I reach more crafty friends. And if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click that button below to the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so that you get notified every time that I upload a video. And if you are watching on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up if you like the content. It is how YouTube and Google, how they release my videos so that more people can see them. The more likes I get, the more they will share my videos. And on Facebook here, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up or a heart. Facebook, the algorithms, they like that as well. That way it gets out to more crafty friends. All right, that is it for me today. I will see you at 6:30 on Wednesday. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Monday, happy February 1st. And if you have any questions at all, please reach out and ask me. Any questions about any of the products I've used or anything like that. Have a great day. Bye for now.